Yo, what's up, boys? My name's Jake Ryan. I just wanted to come on here and make this quick video. I made $30,000 today, and that may sound like I'm lying to you, or that I'm frauding you, or I'm grifting you. I'm just trying to get you to buy my course, but I really have nothing to sell you at the end of the day, guys. But look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but $30,000 incoming. 10K a month is cool, but it's low key broke, and I don't want to come on here just to flex on y'all. I just want to tell y'all how I really got here because 3 years ago was when I started my first online business. I was 17. I thought I was going to get rich off dropshipping. Obviously, dropshipping never worked out. But it's not about the business model at the end of the day. Every single business model works. You can get rich with whatever. Like you see people get rich with dropshipping, TikTok shop, high ticket sales, which is what I do. But at the end of the day, it's never the business, it's the person behind the business. And what I mean by that is that every single business model works, but the only people who actually make it work are the ones that are willing to show up every single day and never give up and know that they're going to be successful. In a way, you have to kind of be a narcissist and like not give a fuck what anyone thinks and just know, like have this constant thought in your head that you're going to be successful one day no matter what, and that you are essentially already successful because you know there's a version of you out there that already is. Like with me, when I was 17, I wanted to start my first online business. Like I don't know anyone in real life that has an online business and is successful with it. And everyone was calling me crazy, everyone was calling me stupid, everyone was saying I should just go to college. And I thought to myself, like, these guys are working a regular job, they're not where I want to be, they have to worry about bills constantly, so why the fuck would I listen to them? And that sounds selfish and awful. And if I'm being honest, yeah, you have to be selfish to get what you want out of life. Because life isn't just going to give things to you. You have to go out and grab it. And I'm not saying you have to be a horrible person, but you have to go after what you want because it's your life at the end of the day. Being a narcissist, not giving a shit what anyone told me, being the most confident motherfucker out there, that's what really made me successful. And guys, I don't make these videos to get paid. I make these videos to give real value because this is truly how every single successful person thinks. Like every single hyper successful person that you know is a narcissist. They're super cocky and they never give a fuck what anyone told them. And they always think that they're just the best at whatever they do. And that's what you have to do. I mean, I'm not cocky, but I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. And I know that I can achieve anything I want in this life. I was always willing to look at someone and they tell me one thing that doesn't align with my dreams and who I want to be. And I was willing to tell them that they're wrong. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. I know what I can do and I know what I can achieve in this life. And I know the potential that God gave me. Because He didn't just give me these dreams without also giving me the ability to achieve them. I always knew my opinion was more valid than that person telling me that I couldn't do it. And 3 years later, my opinion was valid because I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew exactly that I was going to be successful. Like, guys, our predetermination of our reality literally creates our own reality. Like, I never prepared to fail. I never had a plan B. I only had a plan A, and that was to be successful and get rich off the internet. And what do you think happened? I got rich off the internet because I never prepared for failure. I was always thinking in my head, if I don't make this shit work, then I'm dead. That's the only way I'm gonna fail. And at the end of the day, you can never truly fail if you never quit. Like, you can never actually lose if you just keep getting up and keep trying again and again and again, because one day it's eventually gonna work. But again, coming back to the predetermination of something, if you prepare for failure, that's what you're going to experience. Like, man can only receive what he sees himself receiving. So if you ask God for success, but you prepare for failure, you have a plan B, then that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the failure. Like, the reason why I'm so successful, the reason why I'm able to make $30,000 in a single day, it's not because I had a plan B. I only had one plan, and that was to fucking make it work, no matter what. Expectation is literally creation. I expected myself to be successful, so once I got it, I wasn't surprised, because this is what I knew was gonna happen to me, and this is what I knew I was gonna get out of my life. And whatever you find normal, finds you. Do you think making $30,000 in a day is normal? You? Probably not. That's probably why you can't do it. Me? Yes, bro. Like, I seen a kid make $40,000 while we were at dinner together right in front of my fucking face, and I was like, huh. If he can do it, why can't I? And so that's what the fuck I got. I can make $30,000 in a single day off my phone and it not be weird to me. It's just normal. I don't feel like anything special. Like, that's just what I'm destined for. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I manifested the entire life that I live right now. But whenever I talk about manifesting, I don't mean specific words like saying, oh, I'm gonna be successful. Like, yes, those are some of the things that I said. Like, I'm gonna be making 50K a month, I'm gonna be making 100K a month, I'm gonna be successful, I already am successful, I already have everything I ever wanted. I mean, it's kind of about the words, but at the end of the day, it's really about the feeling and the visualization of it. Because think about it like this: I can say the fucking word tomato 3 times and absolutely nothing is gonna happen. Tomato, tomato, tomato. That's not gonna do anything. But let's say the word tomato to me means success, abundance, and all these other things, and I feel the gratitude, and I feel the abundance, and I feel all the emotions, what it feels like to actually be rich whenever I say those words, then that's what's gonna be created. So it's not just about the words, it's about the visualization and the feeling. Every single morning when I would tell myself, I'd look myself in the mirror, I'm making 100K a month, and I am successful, I have everything I ever wanted, I would feel what it felt like. And success and abundance, it's all a different feeling to other people, but it truly just starts with gratitude at the end of the day. So yes, I manifested the life I have now, but it's not just about the words. It's about the mindset, the feelings, the visualization, everything. And I knew that there was never a way I could lose, because at the end of the day, whatever is meant for you will come to you. Like, you can't stress about the external world that you experience currently, because your external results are always going to be delayed no matter what. Like, you know that you're more than enough, and you know that you will be successful. But it's not just about what you know, it's about the conviction in what you know. Because I could tell myself, oh, I'm successful, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. But again, it's just words. You have to have conviction in what you say. Feelings, visualization, conviction. Truly believe that you are essentially it right now. You have everything you ever wanted right now. And once you do that, that's when your life ultimately changes. Because if you just constantly live in that state of gratitude and you act as if you already have everything you ever wanted, it's only a matter of time before time is going to collapse and your physical reality is going to reflect what your internal reality is. So you have to be it mentally before you can ever experience it physically. And talking about being it, you have to be it. You can't ask for it. Because when you're asking for something, be like, oh, God, can I have $100,000? No. Say, I am making $100,000 right now, even though you may not be. Whenever you ask for it, like, oh, can I make $100,000? You're essentially separating yourself from it, because you asking for it is an indication that you don't already have it, and you can't have what you don't have. I know this sounds like some hocus pocus bullshit, but it's so true. Another topic I want to talk about is, like, whenever you guys are praying against things, you're basically confessing that it's real and giving it energy at the end of the day. Like, the only people that pray against being broke are the people that are broke. You don't hear rich guys say, oh God, please don't make me broke. That just doesn't make sense. And you may say like, oh, I'm just protecting myself. But you wouldn't ask for protection from something if it wasn't a threat. So again, whenever you pray against something, like for protection from it, you're basically manifesting it and creating that problem right then and there. So stop saying, God, protect me from this. Instead, say, God, I am grateful that you have given me this. Like whenever I wake up, I don't say, God, thank you for not letting me die in my sleep and protecting me from not dying. I say, God, thank you for giving me the ability to show up and wake me up again today. That's it. That's how you should pray. And the last thing I want to touch on is the biggest lie that we've probably ever been told. It's that you are your thoughts. But you're not your thoughts, you're an observer of your thoughts. Like the things that you constantly think about, like your thinking patterns are literally just things that have constantly been fed to you your entire life. They're just patterns and things that have been fed to you from the people that are constantly around you. And if you never question them, they'll stay exactly the same. Like think of it like this. Let's say you were born into a family and they strictly believe that the earth is flat. As you grow up, you're 10 years old, 15 years old, and you still live around them all day and you don't see anyone else, you're gonna think it's flat because that's what you've been taught by the people around you your entire life. So if you never question the people around you and the things that they say and the thoughts that you have, you're never going to change your life, because you have no idea the life that you can live because you've only ever lived your life. So learning and observing your thoughts is one of the highest value skills that you can have. Like if I would have never questioned my parents and been like, they always worry about bills. They always have a budget. I don't want to live like that. So how can I not live like that? If I would have never asked myself that, I'd probably still be in college. And I probably wouldn't have made $30,000 today. So me questioning my thoughts kind of led me to getting rich. Because I was like, there has to be another way. there's no way that this is the only way I can live my life. And my sisters didn't think it was possible. My friends didn't think it was possible. My parents didn't think it was possible, just because they've been conditioned by the people around them to not think that it's possible. But I always knew that there was another way out. And I didn't know how I was going to get it, but I knew I was going to get it one day. And it all started with questioning what I had been told my entire life. So my advice to you is to just be careful who you surround yourself with and who you've been surrounding yourself with. Because show me your 5 closest friends, I'll show you your future. Your environment is literally who you end up as. So be careful and know that you can be who you want to be, and you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. But it strictly starts with you.